Can't binge watch any more box sets. Time to binge on culture. Fly and stay with Expedia and save. Then spend it on something amazing. Expedia.co.uk, ATOL protected. And save. Then spend it on something amazing. Expedia.co.uk, ATOL protected. And save. Then spend it on something amazing. Expedia.co.uk, ATOL protected. And save. Then spend it on something amazing. Expedia.co.uk, ATOL protected. And save. Then spend it on something amazing. Expedia.co.uk, ATOL protected. And save. Then spend it on something amazing. Expedia.co.uk, ATOL protected. Then spend it on something amazing.
Hi everyone! Hi guys, welcome to the stream. Hopefully you can hear me. I'm just kind of getting set up. I've had a new camera set up to sort out, so it took me a bit longer than I expected. But I'm here now and just finishing my lunch. And going to be working on a really big painting today. So I'm really excited about that. And got some really cool paper flowers to use on it, so looking forward to using those. So I'm just making sure that the sound's okay, you can hear me alright before I carry on. So just making sure still that the sound is working. If you are watching and you're in the chat, please could you let me know if you can hear me okay? I don't want to carry on if you can't hear me at all. So that'd be really cool. Thank you. So just making sure still that the sound is working. If you are watching and you're in the chat. Right, looks like it is. Great. Okay, let's get started then. So as you can see, I've got a new camera set up, so hopefully you'll be able to see what I'm doing really easy. I've got this massive canvas. It is 16 by 20 inches, so it's pretty big for me. I usually work on like really small ones, so yeah, I'm really excited to get started with it. So I've got in mind what I want to do, and yeah, hopefully we'll get lots done this afternoon. So I'm going to sketch out, I'll start sketching out my ideas. Some of it will be a bit experimental. I've got a kind of rough idea how I want to do it. So I might have the 3 hills like this. I want to have a big tree in it and a load of sheep, so I can give it lots of interest. And then a massive tree on here. And I have a really big house as well. I think the tree needs to come further down here. So maybe I might need to just do 2 hills and perhaps take that out. So super rough at the moment while I'm just working out where the shapes are going to go and what they're roughly going to be like. I'm not sure if the cottage is too big. That's better. Try it a bit smaller. Yeah, I think that's better. I want it to be a bit smaller so that the tree is more closer to us and it looks like you're looking in the distance at the cottage. If it's too big, then it's gonna not look right. So I think we need some more sheep. Or do with one more really. One in the middle is going to look too crowded. I think I might need to move. And put one here. One there. One here. And another one there. So I did a similar one here, and I think the placement of the sheep worked really well. So I might use that as a guide. That's not stay there. So perhaps that one needs to come down a bit lower, and that one needs to be one. and bring the path down a bit more, I think. Up on there. Maybe bring it down like that. Maybe not quite at such an angle. Yep, I think that looks a lot better. So that's the plan. I shall work out the branches for the tree once I've put the background in and the sky. Now, am I going to just do it blue? Or shall I mix in some other colours? I might keep it blue because I'm going to have quite a bit of colour in the tree with the paper flowers, so I don't want to put too much in there. So I'll finish my yoghurt and then I'll get cracking on painting. I think I'm going to definitely do a lot more bigger pieces. It's really fun and really challenging for me because I normally work on small canvases. I've got some smaller ones down there, like 11 by 14, but I definitely think I should get some more of this size. It really stretches you to think about placement of things a bit more than you need to with the smaller sizes. Maybe I should do the sky a different colour altogether. Make it more summery, perhaps. And the colours that I got for the big flowers, I've got some pinks. There's two different kinds of pinks in there. There's some yellow, blue, and then some sort of patterned ones. So I might have a play around with those first and sort of get a colour palette together with those. And then that'll help me know what colour to do the sky. So these are Prima paper flowers. They're made of mulberry paper, I think. So, I need to put them out on this desk. I really wanted some nice massive flowers because working on such a big canvas, the little ones that I had would just look ridiculous. So let's just see if they're going to stay. I love that they're all different sizes as well. Look, they're stay on. That one's same. It might be too big, that one. Good, I've got some more smaller pink ones here. Something like that. That's the kind of thing. So I think they'd stand out more on a lighter background. So maybe I should do it a lighter colour. I really love the colour palette of the flowers, they're really gorgeous. Right, let's have a look. I could do it linen, which is a nice sort of beigey colour. You can't really see it on there. There, that's better. It's a nice, not beigey, like ivory kind of colour. So, well, that's quite nice. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that and then add in some pink and stuff. I think that looked nice. So I'm going to put aside the flowers that I've chosen. I don't want to forget which ones I picked out. I'll put them to one side. And let's get painted. I might even have to start using my big brushes. I didn't think about that. Which are right behind here. So I got my big brushes, and right, let's get cracking. You can make sure everything is in reach. That's better. Alright, I think I'm going to use this round one for the sky. So I clean that off. Hopefully I've got enough paint. Otherwise I'm going to have to get some more. This is quite a thick paint as well. It's harder to lay it down than the more fluid ones. If I put more water with it, it would just thin it, and I don't really want that. I want a nice solid colour. That's another challenge with working big. You've got to make sure you cover all the areas really well. It's easier to see them when you're working small. Getting paint all over myself as well, never mind. Normally my small paintings can take 2 to 3 hours to complete, depending on how detailed they are, sometimes even 1 hour. So it'll be interesting to see how long this one takes to finish, as it's so much bigger. Nearly there. See, now I've started on this, I'm starting to get ideas for other larger pieces that I want to do. It'd be really cool to do one with a load of wildflowers on it, and especially if you use use these like gorgeous mulberry flowers. I mean, they look just stunning, wouldn't they? With just a whole sea of them on there. That'd be really nice. Hopefully I can get hold of some more of these. Alright, set that aside for a minute. And now I think I'll work on the heels. I'm going to use avocado green for that. This nice light green. This one's a lot more fluid, so that will lay down a lot easier. Just clean my brush out really well first. Okie doke, let's get started. It's such a gorgeous day out today. I've actually got the windows open. I'm not even cold. Normally this studio gets quite cold, especially in the afternoons when the sun goes round. But I've got the window open. I've got the bathroom window open, and it's really nice. Much prefer this time of year, and seeing all the flowers coming up in the garden. I just did a vlog yesterday sharing on Sunday I started sowing some seeds in my greenhouse. Got some sweet peas and some pansies, and I'm going to be sowing some runner beans soon as well. And yeah, I really enjoy growing flowers. I don't do so much growing of fruit and vegetables. I have dabbled in it. I've tried lots of different things, but I don't really enjoy it, and much prefer doing flowers, so I'll just stick with those. I usually end up growing too much. Usually end up having way loads of plants left over, and giving them away to friends and family, so that's good really. They get free plants. Might need to change my water in a bit. I think I'm gonna focus on the bottom half for the time being, as I've started with the green. Makes sense to carry on, so I'm gonna hit it with the heat gun to speed up the drying. I need to build up lots of layers on here. I can start working in some of the detail down here before I work on the top half here. So let's just give that a whiz over. I should show you a comparison of sizes. This little one, this is a 5x5 inch, and I know you can't see, well, you can almost see all of the one I'm working on. Quite a bit of difference. It'll be interesting to see how this comes out on such a big scale. I'm really excited. I'm really happy to have the big paper flowers. I think they'll really make a difference. And I'm going to use the glitter glue again in the middle of each flower, so they look really pretty. So I probably need to do 3 or 4 coats of this green on here, because I'm going to add in highlights and shading on there on the last layer. So just building up the strength of the colour first. So I'm basically painting this one for the gallery that I'm now in, the Handmade Shop and Gallery in Bury St Edmunds, Suffolk, and be good to see how well larger pieces sell there with my other work, because most of my stuff currently up there at the moment is small. The frame prints are doing well, and I sold some cards, and I may even have sold some more bits recently, but it'd be good to have some bigger pieces up as well, and see what the response is like to those. And of course I want to put some on my website as well for you guys. It'd be cool to have a variety of sizes available. That's looking really nice already. I've just found this cream colour. There's a lot more in here, so I reckon this will be better for the sky. It's very similar to the linen, so I'll put that aside to use. Thinking about little details that I can add to this that would just give it a little bit more charm. I don't want to overdo it because my paintings are pretty simple overall, and I don't want to overcrowd it really with too many details. Thinking about adding in a little washing line perhaps. Yes, we shall see. Let's let's work on this bit first. So my other one, I added a fence all the way along. Could do that. Keep the sheep in, or so I was thinking about adding in some sea in sort of like in the distance. Might be too much though if I add in the washer line as well. Looking good. So bring that down. I could bring that down a little more and have C in there. Maybe I'll keep that to the end when I've put in the tree properly, and I'll see how much space I've got in this area. I don't want to put anything too close to the edge. I mean, it could go there, but I don't want to unbalance everything, so I'll wait and see how we go. going to use my earth brown to add in some shading now and some white for highlights. And actually that's a bit damp still, so I'll just wait a little so it dries properly. Gonna finish this section in the green, and then I'll change my paint water and we'll work on the sky a bit more and see how we get on with that. Yeah, excited to get the detail done on this one. That's the fun part, when it really starts to come together. This is really cool. That should be okay. If you're watching the recording of this, thank you so much. This is recorded live on twitch.tv on my channel. Vintage Niki is my name on there, and I stream once a week on a Wednesday now over on twitch.tv, and usually painting and chatting, and you can ask me any questions you'd like in the chat. Be right back, guys. My screen's not working. Sorry about that, guys. Just needed to answer the door. Neighbour took a package for us, so this is gone again. I don't know why. Oops. Oops, too far. There you go. Right, so where were we? Right, I'm gonna get started on the last layer of green on here. And I'll add in the brown and some white as well. I'll do it in sections this time because I want the paint to be quite wet when I blend in the highlights and shadows. Okie doke. Let's get the brown. Especially want a lot around where I'm going to put the steps coming away from the house. This is where it really starts to take shape when you adding in things like highlights and shadows. And thinking about the tree that we have here, we're definitely going to want some underneath the tree stump at the base of the tree, about here. I'll blend that in, gives it more dimension. And you want more shadow up here than down the bottom, so have a tiny bit down here. And blend that out with the green. Make it nice and soft. It's a good thing about using these sable brushes, it really makes it a lot easier to blend in. Okie dokie. Now we want some white. Just a tad. Blend in. You can see that I'm kind of brushing it in the direction to create a nice sort of heel. I'm not doing it like dead straight or anything. I'm going with the curves of the heel. And you don't want your paint to get too dry because it will start to leave like lumps and things on the canvas. So you want to keep it fairly wet. So you need to work quick. Especially with acrylics. Little lump there. And a bit more green. There we go, that's looking really nice. I'm going to wash my brush and do a layer of green on this section here. Again, going with the contours of the heel. This one is going sweeping down like that. So that's the direction we paint in. Now we need some white. I'm streaming! I'm streaming! Is there? There's chicks in our nesting box apparently. I'll have to check that out after the stream. Well, now look what I've done. It's a little bit more brown, a bit too much white. I wanted this section to be a bit lighter anyway than this one, just so it stands out more. Otherwise it would just look weird if it's all the same colour or the same shade. I may add a little bit more later to that, but for now I think that looks good. Let's just have a look down here. Maybe, I don't know what I do, I just wet my brush a little and just go in and soften a few of these areas. You can see the brush tips there a bit. Right. Okay, that's the landscape bit done. Now we need to do the sky. So I'm going to go wash my brushes and I shall be right back.
Niki, what? Something's wrong with the blue ticks. It's just falling out of the nest.
Oh, don't worry, they do that.
It's just he's leaning out of the box after the seal flight and he just drops off the floor.
Oh no, they do that. I'm a little bit moisture. It's best to leave it. That's what I do. No. Hi guys, so we have a blue tick emergency in our nest box. Hubby's just come home and needs my attention, so I'll try and get back here in a little while and I hope you join me then. Thanks so much for joining me and I shall see you soon.